Alright, so hopefully this wind doesn't hurt the sound too much. I tried this once before and it didn't quite work out too well, but so you can see right here, this is the rear of the car. Bumper is pretty much just ripped off and, you know, going to be replaced. Then the rear tire is got cut there. Both passenger tires are absolutely toast. Driver's side tires look fine, but of course you're going to have to replace all four. So there's the damage to the rear wheel. There's some more damage down in there. And then the brake caliper and the rotor look perfectly fine. I don't think there's any damage to them whatsoever, which is good. Moving forward, you can see the side rocker and the side splitter are torn off completely. They're up there. And then where most of the damage occurred is in the front passenger. You can see the entire wheel well got torn out. There was a rock right before the embankment ended, and I went into the ditch that I hit. It was probably like 2.5 feet by 2 feet or so, and it just destroyed. It just decimated the front bumper here, as you can see down in there. I don't know if this is the differential cooler or the transmission cooler, but that is completely toast. It was leaking antifreeze on this side. This wheel is destroyed. You can see the carbon fiber in there, which is actually kind of cool. But again, this rotor looks fine. I think there's like a little scratch on it. Might have been just from like a stick or something. So that should be all right. I don't know if that mud, yeah, it's mud down in there. But yeah, so this is where most of the damage occurred, and this is bumper's torn off pretty much. It was a fun ride, let's just put it that way. But then if you look at the door doesn't have any damage. I don't know if the sun's kind of there's no scratches even on the door, which is surprising. I don't know, you see up here. No, there's no scratches on the door at all. So it hit the front fender, tore off the rocker, and then tore off the rear bumper. There are some scratches on the rear quarter panel, which aren't too bad. But then if you go on this side, right there, that's that money shot. There's no damage on the driver's side of the car at all. The tires are perfectly fine. I mean, there might be some damage on the inside. I don't know. I'd have to look. But yeah, the wheels, they don't even have a scratch on them on this one. Everything's in place where it's supposed to be. On this tire, doesn't look like there's any damage at all. Again, I'm gonna have to replace all four of them anyways, because the car had 2,500 miles. But you can see right here is the tread. So that's still probably half-life, maybe a little bit more than half-life. The car is just turned 2,500 miles when I was driving it, when I crashed it. So, you know, the tires, they tend to last if you just drive it like normal. They're probably 10,000 mile tires if you know, don't actually track the car, which I wasn't doing. But yeah, so that's all the damage to this car. Luckily, you know, spoiler's all right, everything is in place. There is, however, and I don't know if, you know, Ford's terrible with their placements, but the door or the fenders on both sides are kind of pushed back into the doors, or they don't really align. That might have just been like that before, because it's Ford and they don't know how to do anything right. But yeah, so that's my 2019 GT350R that I flew about 15 feet in the air and had a whole lot of fun with. So so you can see the door, it literally just missed the door. I don't know how that happened, because if you look right here, I mean, I don't know if the rock caused this damage, and, you know, because it was hitting this fender and it just kind of went around the door, or what happened there, but it's definitely interesting. Definitely gonna put these wheels on the wall now. So yeah, that's my car. Probably gonna take 6 months with these wheels to get it fixed, but oh well, stuff happens. Luckily nobody was hurt, and I walked away, no problem. You know, the moment the car stopped, I just stood up, got out, and I was shaking, but perfectly fine. So, there we go.